the 6 o'clock BMW News. It's July 19th, 1980.
For those of you ding-dongs who didn't know that.
With political news, the Shah of Iran dies age 60, ending the Pahlavi dynasty. Also in Iran, Iraqi planes hit 10 airfields, causing chaos. Over in India, the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi regains power, only 33 months after losing it. The election victory was engineered by her son Sanjay, who has been called ruthless for pushing slum clearance projects that left thousands homeless. Sanjay has been convicted on one of more than a dozen criminal charges that he reaped huge profits from a state project to make small automobiles, none of which ever made the assembly line. Good luck with that, Sanjay! In other news, South Korean General John Doo-han makes himself director of the KCIA. Also, Japan's Prime Minister dies of a heart attack, age 70. Zenko Suzuki swiftly takes over. Italy's political struggles erupt in violence when 85 men and women are killed at the Bologna railway station. Some 200 are wounded. The perpetrators are still unknown, but all evidence points to the neo-fascists. Turkey has strikes, terrorism, inflation, and rising unemployment that bring the country on the verge of anarchy. We'll be right back with sports after the break.
I was gonna clean my room until I got high. I was gonna get up and find the broom, but then I got high. My room is still messed up, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da 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 da.
Welcome back to the BMW News. The 1980 Summer Olympics began on July 19th. This international multi-sport event is being held in Moscow in the Soviet Union. Go Soviets! Woo! There will be 80 countries participating. This is the smallest Olympics since 1956. This Olympics will have over 203 events, which is more than ever before. A total of 5,179 athletes are participating, of which 4,064 are men and 1,115 are women. 36 world records were set in this Olympics. There are 4 new records that have yet to be beaten. Exciting word is that 8 new countries will be joining us this year, including Vietnam, Botswana, Nicaragua, and Cyprus. Athletes from over 25 countries won Olympic gold medals. Major broadcasters of the Games are USSR State TV and Radio, Eurovision, Intervision, and of course, your favorite, BMW News. According to the official report, total expenses for preparing and staging the Games is up to 862.7 million rubles. There have been about 5 million spectators. The sports that will be played are archery, athletics, boxing, canoeing and rowing, cycling, the equestrian, football, gymnastics, handball, hockey, sailing, shooting, swimming, water polo, weightlifting, and wrestling. The Games are scheduled to end on August 3rd. Good luck to all you athletes, and now to faith with world armed conflict.
This year, one of the conflicts we face is the Soviets invading Afghanistan. Afghan armed forces had been under the control of Brezhnev. Soviet troops began to land their planes in Kabul on December 25th. Amin moved the presidential offices to Tajbek Palace to be in a more secure place. According to Colonel General Tukernov and Muromsky, Amin knew about the military movement and had requested Soviet military assistance to northern Afghanistan on December 17th. 700 Soviet troops dressed as Afghan troops on December 27th last year. The Soviets paralyzed the Afghan military command. Soon after, there was an attack on Tajbek Palace, and President Hafizullah Amin was killed as planned. The Soviet mission was accomplished. A new head of government was elected. Former Deputy Prime Minister Babrak Karmal was elected. He had been demoted to the relatively insignificant post of ambassador to Czechoslovakia following the Qual takeover. Soviet forces had entered Afghanistan from the north on December 27th with orders from Marshal Sergei Sokolov. In early morning, Airborne Division landed in the airport at Bagram, and the deployment of Soviet troops in Afghanistan was underway. The troops were under command of the 40th Army Regiment. In total, the initial Soviet force was around 1,800 tanks, 80,000 soldiers, and 2,000 AFVs. In just the second week, Soviet aircraft had made a total of 4,000 flights into Kabul. With the arrival of the 2 later divisions, the total Soviet rose to over 100,000 personnel.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey Sally, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? I see you're pregnant again.
Yeah, I thought they'd stop after the 10th one, but they just keep coming.
Aren't you sick of it?
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Try this new Zengo's birth control pills.
Does it work?
It really does.
Woo!
Woo!
And now here's Grace, live at the scene of Mount St. Helens after its recent eruption.
Other information about the eruption can be found on our website. In other news, the tropical cyclone moved westward through the Atlantic and became Hurricane Allen. The Allen became the strongest hurricane ever in the Caribbean, measuring a Category 5 and sustained central pressures. For more news, visit our website at bmwn.com.
Где ты? Где ты, Аля? Я нашла тебя, Аля, синий. Where are you, Oleg? Where are you? I have found you, Oleg Cassini. Oleg Cassini. Oleg Cassini fragrance. Use it and be cool. 1980, and boy, is it musty in here. Is that you now? Why do you record? Ding dong, dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Did you say go? Welcome back to the 19th. Welcome back to the what's your favorite? BMW News!
This year, one of the conflicts we face is the Soviets invading Afghanistan. After
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.